Well, I thought I'd make a video on how to efficiently paint a bunch of doors in your house. I have 13 doors I need to paint, and I looked on Google and YouTube, and most of the stuff was about professional painting, etc., etc. So anyways, I'm going to show you this real quick setup I have designed to make life easy. You just get yourself a couple of small pieces of 2x4 and you screw them into the top edges of the door, and a nice long 10-inch lag bolt or so will do. And on the opposite side of the 2x4, you're obviously going to want to route it out or use some drills. I just had a hole saw. As you can see, I just basically cut it out and then just drilled a half-inch hole so the lag bolt will go in. And again, you would just screw them onto the side, top and bottom of the door, and then this allows you to use a couple of saw horses and effectively paint the door by just rotating it. And then obviously you just take it off and screw them onto your next door, and you're ready to move forward with efficiently painting them. Now the other thing that I did was that I went out to Home Depot. I have an air compressor, and I decided to use a semi-pro, I guess you'd call it homeowner, painting can. This thing works great. On the bottom of the handle here, you have an airflow. Okay, up here you have the amount of spray that you want to come out, and here's your pattern. And if you turn this dial horizontal, your spray comes out like this. If you spray it this way, your spray comes out like that. The can was exceptionally good. I've tried the Wagner type of things, and I just never really liked them. Anyways, the main issue I've always seen that people had with these is they don't thin out their paint. It's usually about 1 quart, or I should say 1 pint, to I think it's a gallon. But either way, you can just mix it up. And what I do is I mix it up, and I'll pull out a stick and count the drips, and it's like a 1,000 rule. So I count in between drips, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and it usually works out rather well for me. The compressor is just a simple Husky compressor you can get from Home Depot. This thing, I have to say, I've had it for about 6 years now, and it's awesome. Works real great. If you have a compressor, just remember that on the bottom there is a valve that releases a lot of the condensation that builds up inside. That's another problem I've seen with people. They don't release the condensation and the compressor breaks. Anyways, the pressure you want on your valves, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Okay, on the outlet, I have it set for roughly about 40 psi outlet. Right now, inside the tank itself is about 120 or so, 23 maybe, I don't even know, maybe 120 or 15, maybe 115. But the compression inside the tank is not so important as this. You do want it to be between 20, 30, 40 psi. Anything over that, you're really going to be pushing out a lot of paint and go through it relatively fast. So you can adjust it on the paint sprayer, but again, it's good if you just leave it at about 40 on the compressor and then just adjust accordingly on the sprayer itself. I'll show you the door real quick. I painted this about 5 minutes ago, and it's still a little bit tacky and ready to dry, but this door was in real bad shape. It was sitting in my bathroom for about 3 months, completely just primed, not painted, and it just looked real bad. The condensation inside the bathroom was starting to create some spots, and the door now looks very good, very even, and that's it. So hopefully this will help some people out.